how to win playing 2048 or 2048, however you want to say it. The basic strategy here is to put your biggest tile into one of the corners. As you can see, my tile's in the upper left-hand corner. There's my magic 2048 tile that I got. I usually like to put it down and to the left. I guess that's left over from my Tetris days. I don't know. But in this particular game, I had to move it up towards the top because as I was moving the tiles around, one of my lower tiles got underneath it. You always want your biggest tile to be in a corner. And then you're going to move the other ones to the left constantly, as much as you can. Alright, here we go. Just going to keep sliding things over to the left for a while. It's very easy in the beginning of the game to do that. Move things down when possible. When you can't slide to the left, then you're going to have to move somewhere else. Try to move things down, because if you move things up like I have to do here, you can have that chance of that block appearing down below your biggest. But as you can see by doing this, I'm just going to continue to get the highest number in that lower left-hand corner. And I've already had to go up a few more times than I would like. Have that chance of having ruined my biggest block down in the bottom. But now that I slide up, because I had 4 blocks on the left column, that didn't happen. A few seconds later, things are starting to look pretty gummed up, right? But if I can combine this up to here, see how I get my 32s next to each other? I can make a 64. And the numbers are so small right now that it won't take very long for me to get this 64 connected with that 32, which will also become a 64 by then. Just keep doing this all over again. Slide to the left as often as you can. Do look for combinations that can help you. But if they're not there, slide to the left. See? Boom. There we go. 64. Doesn't take long at all. Okay? Let me continue a little later. So watch what happens when you get this. I could go down and put the 16s together and get a 32. But I always want to move things to the left, and I've got a 32 up here I can use in a little bit. So I'm going to combine things this way, bring those up together. There's my 64. This 128 is awfully high. I might have to bring it up into the upper left-hand corner eventually. But the numbers are still so low that it won't be very hard for me in the near future to get that number down at the bottom and combine it with the one that's already there. We'll see how this game plays out. A little bit of maneuvering. We are now ready to make things nice. See this? Work it all together, and now we've got a 256 down there at that point. But notice how I can keep making things together. And like I said earlier, you'll see we have that biggest, and then the blocks get smaller on the left-hand side. What combinations I was telling you about is about to happen. 8s, 16s, 32s, 64s. See? All just by keeping things over in this right area. Here's some 8s coming together to make 16s. Gonna make a 4. Oops. Ah! Death. Don't do that. I managed to save myself. But my highest block is now in the upper corner, which is not a big deal, but you just have to remind yourself, okay, we're going to move these things up as much as possible instead of down. But it was a pretty easy fix. As long as you're just patient, make sure you just keep working things out the right way. Okay? And with this method, pretty soon, it's not going to happen every game, but you have a much better chance of getting the bigger blocks if you just keep the biggest block in one of the corners. Alright? Good luck and have fun.